Summer's coming. Are you ready to unveil your beach bod? Manscaped is here to ensure that you're ready for the wild with their game-changing full-body grooming and hygiene products. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code IDK at manscaped.com. That's 20% off and free shipping with the code IDK at manscaped.com.
Yeah.
Unlike that chip, smoking cannabis doesn't have to hurt.
Yep.
Upgrade to a freeze pipe today. You can experience smoother hits without the throat burn, chest pain, or coughing attacks. Plus, the beautiful design is so beautiful that people are always impressed. Start smoking like royalty without paying a king's ransom. Personal endorsement. Jack, have you used a freeze pipe?
I do. I've done it.
Yeah, how do you use
Good stuff.
I've never used a bong before. It was the first time I did it on Easter. And that thing fucking works.
Yeah.
It makes the smoke. You can't even feel it going in.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah.
I
Well.
got really high. It was good. Jim gave me a bunch of free weed from some show they didn't want, so I used it.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm an edibles guy. Shop freezable pipes, bubblers, bongs, and more at thefreezepipe.com. Use the code IDKAT, IDKAT, for 10% off your entire order. That's freezepipe, thefreezepipe.com, and code IDKAT for 10% off. Order today and say goodbye to harsh smoke forever. Oh, that's the pre-roll ad. That's not even the ad I meant to do. Spicy. No guest. Can you guess what's about to happen? Kelly's gone home to shit herself. At least I think that's what she is. She said women's problems, and I assume that's what they do. Hi everyone. The podcast, we're a bit bare boned at the moment because Kelly's gone out sick. Also, our guest is cancelled on us. But
Literally a couple hours ago, they canceled.
Yeah, but we could have cancelled the podcast, but no, we want to perform for the people. Plus, we're about to go to Europe.
Well,
next day.
you're literally flying back from Iceland right now.
Right, I'll be back, baby, in Iceland.
All right, today.
So we've got a show figured out for you. See, when you got mother is the invention of in necessity. Right?
Is that how it goes?
Yeah,
Is that the phrase?
That's what happened, right?
Mother.
Yeah. A Rolling Stone is worth two in the bush.
Yep.
So what's going to happen here is we're going to do the normal intro, and then Forrest has got a segment planned out for the actual quiz thing where he's going to quiz me on alternative episodes.
Yeah.
It'll be like when you watch an episode of Friends and they're all sitting around the living room and they go, "Hey, remember that time that we were at the bank?" And they're like, yeah I do
the clip
remember.
show.
The clip show. I wanted to do a clip show for legit, but it was going to be all the jokes and segments that I'd written that couldn't get into episodes.
Oh, that's good.
And so we were never going to reference it. We were just going to go, that's just like the time Billy went, to the zoo, right?
Yeah.
And then we just film a section of us in the zoo. We'd put it on, and then it would be good because people would watch it going, "Oh, I haven't seen that episode."
Yeah, shit,
and they'd go back and rewatch. That's an original thought, that.
I will say this. What we're going to do is I don't have a ton of it because this is literally the last couple hours. I'm trying to throw something together. But I picked out some questions to ask you what the answer is, and then you tell me what the answer is. Now, to be fair, when I look back at all of our docs, I chose the ones that where our experts actually put the answers in, which is about 10% of the time. Most of the time, they just answer. They don't have to.
Yeah.
So to make it easier, because I couldn't listen to all the podcasts. Then I also went and got asked questions, and I'm going to ask you, what was your answer? And it was incorrect, always incorrect. It's like funny. But I will tell you this: I was going back through we've done at this point now. I think this will be our 140, almost our 150th episode.
All right.
And there's a lot of topics. I'm like, we did that. I'm like,
dude, there's so many. It's crazy.
I can't even remember that. We did. What was one that I don't remember us doing? It was like the circus.
We did the circus?
I don't even remember doing the circus.
Well, we did the circus?
Yeah, we did the history of the circus.
I hope you have some circus questions.
Were we pro the circus or against it? My wife would hate the circus.
But well, it was about the history of the circus. But then I remember you making a point about like it being like what you thought about it and stuff.
Oh no, I mentioned just every answer was Barnum.
Yeah.
I know.
We did one on what was another one that I was looking back.
All right, we'll do this when we get
terrorism.
And
then I was like, oh, Kurt Braddock, he came out to a show. Yeah. Anyways, it's kind of fun. So yeah, go ahead.
All right, so quick plug. I'm back. I've got North American tours, Canada, America. Go on to jimjefferies.com. I'm probably coming to a city near you. unless it's Albuquerque, which I still haven't been to, and I've never been to Memphis. So
Not coming there.
Yeah, not coming to either of your cities. I want to visit Graceland's, but it turns out there isn't a theater or a room the right size, and it feels like I've been told that the people of Memphis don't want to see me.
Okay.
So
Nashville's good enough.
Yeah, I'll take a hint.
I'm going to be with Jim on a lot of those gigs. And on my website, all my gigs are there. The ones I'm doing with Jim, but also the ones I'm doing by myself. I'm going to be in Montreal, Philadelphia. I'm going to be in San Diego. I'm going to be in Miami, going back to Miami and doing gigs. In Key West, even doing gigs.
We're in Key West.
Key West Comedy, it's called.
Okay.
My son used to call it Your Emmy. Because his mum always referred to it. We're going to Your Emmy again.
That's awesome.
And there's some other, Las Vegas. I'll be at the Comedy Cellar again sometime later in the year, but go to forrestshaw.net and please come out to a show.
Right, but we have something very exciting because I knew that we were going to do this for the Patreon. Right?
Yeah.
But what happened was, last night my son was just like this. Have you seen the One Chip Challenge? Now, it's been going on allegedly since 2022 because the chip we have is from 2022.
So it's fresh.
I don't think it's stale and this is going to be a problem. And then I was like, oh, we'll do it. And then, no, I didn't even say we'll do it. Jack was like, I'll do it. There was no prompting. I would have offered him money. He blew his load too quickly. Right? So what happened was, and then I go, and then my wife said, you can only get them off Amazon. And then my son piped up, no, there's a shop in the Sherman Oaks Mall. I know where they are. Right?
And then I went, let's go.
Within a minute, Jack and my son were in a car driving off to the mall. I had a bit of peace to myself. I watched a bit of the Boston Bomber documentary, which I'm normally watching kid shows, so I was happy with that.
It is funny that he knew where it was. Like
I did not suspect this chip was coming back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We went to the store and it wasn't in the normal spot, and we're like, maybe they have it locked up in the back, and they did. It was in a glass case in the back.
What kind of store is it?
It's like some funky store that just has a bunch of random stuff in the mall. I don't even know what the name of it is. It's just like it'll have like spicy ramen and like weird anime shirts. Like it's all over the map.
I know that shop.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah, Hank takes me that one a lot.
Yeah, it makes. I don't know what this store is.
Just full of shit.
Yeah,
full of weird shit. Anyway, so we have this. I don't know if we need to do a big intro for it, but so
it's shaped like a coffin.
First of all, I will open it up. It's in a coffin case.
Yeah.
So we'll do it like this.
I think it's something like they just put a shit ton of spice on one chip. Hence the title.
I've seen some videos of this.
Okay, it's not. You can't break it. Now let me read some things about the chip first.
I'm wearing gloves because I see people get rashes on the internet. From
Rules for the chip challenge.
Okay.
Eat the entire chip.
Can do.
Good rule. Prove it. Show us your tongue. That's how I am with girls and cum. Prove it.
Oh my god.
Prove it. I swallowed that. Prove it. Why are you mumbling?
Yeah.
Why are you going up to the bathroom?
Also a challenge.
Wait as long as possible before drinking or eating anything.
Okay.
I do that daily.
I'm going to go the whole podcast.
Post your reaction on social media with hashtag the One Chip Challenge and mention the chip company.
Okay.
That's that.
Paqui?
Now, here we go.
You were saying they make real chips?
Yeah, they make some hot. I don't want to say this one because it sounds like a slur in Britain. How would you pronounce that?
The name of the chip, you mean?
Yeah.
Paqui?
Okay, that's better than what I was going to say.
But I don't
know. I might have just said what he's referring to.
It's all right. It's all right.
Paqui. We'll go with Paqui.
Yeah, you pronounce
it gives you a voucher. Now, this is a $20 chip, just for the chip. But how long can you last before you short circuit eating or drinking? 1 minute, powerless. You're nobody. You're nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
You're nothing. I got my stopwatch here, so I'll set it.
Okay.
It says Paqui. Paqui.
Paqui
is an Aztec word that means to be happy.
Paqui.
Not after this one.
Paqui.
Yeah. Paqui.
It's the manufacturer.
It's like the food that's the sticks with the chocolate on it.
Yeah.
10 minutes powerful, 30 minutes supercharged, 1 hour invincible. So we'll do it now because I think it'd be funnier to do the podcast with
me dying in the corner. Yeah.
Now we do have the possibility of Nolan from Modern Family, friend of the show. He might be coming in. He was going to do it with Jack, but then we said, well, it's funnier if we get two people. Now we've got to get you at a good angle. Oh no, you're at a good angle. Should we swap seats?
No, I think
it's good.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, let's open this puppy up.
Don't get any dust on us.
People have been burning their hands from dust getting on it, getting rashes and stuff.
Oh, it already broke.
All right.
The chip?
Yeah, that's fine.
It's all right. You can put it all in. It's all
what to expect? Did you read this?
Oh, that smells horrible.
Did you read what to expect?
Give me a smell. Oh, that hurt me nose.
Tongue takeover is number 1. Shock the senses 2. Surge of tears 3.
Forrest, just smell it. It burnt my tongue smelling it.
Jolt to the gut. I can smell it from here, I think. Wait. Yeah, that's terrible.
I'm gonna die, guys.
It smells like something artificial. So
You got to do the whole one.
voltage overload.
Mean Mike. Remember Mean Mike? We mentioned him.
Face the Reaper.
Mean Mike would have done a packet of these. He would have eaten them.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Okay, ready? Go.
Yeah.
All right, get it all in
I
there.
don't know. He's definitely eating it. We can hear it.
Tastes terrible.
You got to finish the whole thing. Is it fresh?
No.
No.
It's not crispy. It sounds crispy.
Tastes like shit.
Okay.
No, but it's not like stale.
No, it's all right.
That's the important thing. It's the corners calling in. Yeah.
Just get it all in there, Jack. You got
Is it spicy yet?
There's dust. You got to eat the dust.
Is it spicy yet at all?
Uh huh. All right. Oh, I didn't start the stopwatch. There we go.
Wait, what is the stopwatch for?
Because I got to time him. See how long he lasts.
All right. This is.
Stick out your tongue. Oh, it's gross.
Not so bad.
It's blue.
Yeah.
Why is it blue?
Okay.
Is that to prove that he ate it?
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
fucking
he's eating
gross.
it. He's eating it, everyone.
It's hot.
You know what? Maybe it's gonna get worse in a second.
Yeah.
I've had so much worse.
I think it's gonna creep up on you.
You've had so much worse?
Yeah.
When?
I did the hot ones thing
Right.
When did you do the hot? You were on the hot
with
ones?
Nolan and Sean.
Wait, you were on
No,
it?
they just do it for fun in their house.
Oh, you buy the hot sauces?
They buy the hot sauce.
You
and
buy,
they just
so you
do
bought
it.
the ones that are really. The thing that I can't do is look. Your teeth and lips are in your, and everything's blue. Well, don't do that. Okay. Yeah, you want this box? You want to throw it away in here?
You're sweating a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hot. Oh yeah.
You don't look good.
I feel like a winner.
You sound like you have a retainer in.
Yeah, because it's hot.
Maybe it's a good time for me to read an ad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, you know who our sponsor is today?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. What is it, Forrest?
You haven't had hotter than that.
I think it's freeze pipe.
You're sweating.
Yeah. Where is the fucking ad?
Kelly said it's freeze pipe. Same copy.
Yeah, freeze
Hey,
pipe.
Bobby,
Yeah.
I'll find it.
We pull back the curtain. There's
Yeah.
copy. Jim doesn't memorize these ads for everybody that thought he did.
Hooah.
Yeah, I can't.
Hooah.
What's hooah?
Hooah.
I know what it is, but I've never heard you say that.
That's how Al Pacino acts. Yeah. Takes a bit of chili.
Hooah.
This
That's
kid, all your souls are corrupted.
Yeah, he said it wouldn't
Yeah.
get worse. It's gotten worse, hasn't it?
It gotten worse.
Wow.
You've got a glisten to you.
You're going to be famous now, Jack. Give a shout out to the Doohickeys. You're upcoming.
We're at. We got country music.
Are you making this up, or is that you?
No, it sucks.
No, he's real. I made him eat great.
I feel it in my ears. Okay.
That's headphones.
Yeah.
But you're hearing voices in your head.
Face the Reaper.
Here's a freeze pipe.
Are you hallucinating slightly, or
Are you guys here?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't be silly now, Jack.
I'm sorry.
Don't be silly.
God forbid I'd be funny on
Take
it.
this seriously. Take this seriously.
Oh, do you want to know what you're up to?
It makes him sassy, that's for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
You've done a couple of minutes, man.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Two-
3 minutes.
and how many? What is he allowed to do? Oh, the Pepto?
No, I do
No, I'm not going to do anything.
Okay.
I'll be fine.
It's for an hour.
Blue.
Gross.
All right.
Ads.
All right. So we can keep trucking with the rest. Do you reckon how many did we buy? How many chips did we buy?
4.
Reckon you could do 2?
Yeah.
All right, get another one out.
Wait, you gonna do another one?
Yeah, he's done.
Yeah, what am I, a bitch?
Yeah. What is he, a bitch?
What does it make you sound like you're Joe Biden now?
Have you seen Joe Biden's just in Ireland for like ever?
Yeah.
He's been there for like 10 days.
Is it Ireland?
Yeah, he's just going to pubs and shit.
Hi, I'm the president. You sound like Joe Biden. You're doing a bad Joe Biden impression.
Hey, man, give me a break.
Yeah, hey, folks.
Yeah, enough of this malarkey.
Eat this chip here.
Oh, God.
Okay.
You keep the chips in another room?
Yeah. We're,
Get another one.
Yeah, go get another one. Go get another one.
It's fun.
Do you want to eat another chip? What am I, a bitch?
yeah.
That could go either way. Like, you could be a bitch for agreeing to do another chip.
Yeah.
Now, this one, I reckon's a one-mouther, Jack.
What do you mean?
Well, the last one,
Okay.
he had to... Try to unpeel that. You might have better dexterity than me. So the last one, he took a couple of mouthfuls like a bitch. Just one
Yeah.
in there.
25 calories, Jack. You better watch it.
But your what is it? The system that digests the food.
Gastrointestinal?
No.
Oh, there's fiber.
Oh yeah, there's
Grandma
Stomach.
fiber. It's good stuff. There you go.
Oh yeah, no, he's not gonna have problems shitting.
There's another chip. There's a $20 chip.
I have Imodium here. Should I be taking that?
No. What's Imodium got? You don't want to be clogged up. You want to get rid of it.
I have to go to a concert tonight.
What do you want? Is a
Mayer.
You want a laxative?
You got John
He's
Mayer?
got a John Mayer. I've never met John Mayer, but I know enough people who know John Mayer. You probably could have sorted out some tickets for you.
Oh, man.
Come on.
I'm getting an extra glove. I ditched the old one.
Yeah, but you only need one glove.
No, I would wait for the other glove.
Oh, wait. I don't want to touch my
if
eye.
you touch that, and then then you want to be able to see John Mayer. Yeah,
How's your hair under your hat?
I'll still be able to hear him.
Oh, no, you're not sweating too
Not
bad.
sweating at all.
But you've got a lovely glisten to you.
Yeah.
Hey, Aaron. Hey, folks.
What am I, bitch?
Hey, I've eaten some chips here.
Wow, you're really hot.
Oh, that's really great. These
What a
chips.
great marketing ploy by these guys. We're going to charge $20 for one chip, and you advertise for us.
Yeah. And you advertise
And you're
for it.
miserable.
Well, now it's... Yeah.
Yeah, and we put a warning on, so if you die, whoopsie.
Yeah. There's all sorts of paperwork in here. I'm sure it's like...
I was supposed to sign something?
I remember when I went skydiving.
Oh, this one broke again.
They were like showing us a video of like a funny video of people like getting injured or whatever. And you're supposed to sign all this paperwork. And then I started reading it like I was going to go through it like a lawyer or something. I was like, you either want to skydive or not.
So you've had worse, have you, Jack?
Yeah.
All right, go for it, man.
I would say the bomb hot sauce on the hot ones is true hell.
Worse than this?
Yeah, but this we're about to see.
Less talky, more eaty.
Yeah, get in there.
Hey, don't quote your own self.
Yeah.
It's making my stomach upset. Just
I know
watching.
the smell is really bad.
Just your face, not the chip.
Oh, thank you, Forrest.
Yeah, it's a little sassier. He's a little pushback. Yeah, it's good. This is gonna get you girls.
Will you eat one of those bits of dust?
No,
No,
not after I've watched this. No,
we're grown men.
I have to get on a plane
We're adults.
twice in the next 2 days.
Yeah.
I don't want to be in that little bag. It's hard enough to shit when I'm normal. In
And
those
women
bathrooms.
already like us.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
to be girls, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Girls love that. Girls love it.
You
Girls
should put
love
it on Tinder.
Oh, good news, guys.
Bumble.
Oh, yeah. I applied to Raya 5 years ago, and they finally got admitted.
You're in
You're
Raya?
in Raya.
Yeah.
All
The
right.
doohickeys, baby.
Wait, did you have to recommend them, Jim?
I don't know. Did I?
I got a pass like 5 years ago. Turned out it was just a submitting thing.
Oh, it was like, hey, you're like when they pre-approve you for credit, and then you call up and like, nah, sorry. You
I didn't know what I was
which
filling
one.
out, so I said I'm an assistant. That did not clear me.
No. Member of the doohickeys will get you through.
I've said I'm a musician
So
on
did
there.
you make your profile?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you got a new profile picture now. Stick out your tongue. Make sure you ain't it.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, it's gross.
It tastes bad.
Yeah.
The second
great.
one tastes bad.
that?
I don't feel the heat as much on the
This is
second
the
one.
main reason I won't let you suck my dick today. I wouldn't go down on any women. I know that wasn't on the cards for this afternoon, but
Casual Friday.
No, I'm going with a girl who just wants to be friends tonight, so that'll be fun.
okay. A girl that wants to be friends concert. They're the best.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Is she paying for one of the tickets?
She will.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll see.
Yeah. In more ways than one.
Get back to us on that one.
Yeah. You might like I've done those things where a girl's like, "Hey, I think we're better off just friends." We do, and I'm like, "All right, you want to go to a concert?" Then you meet like a girl you actually like at the concert, and you're like, "Oh no, I'm with this dingus."
Yeah. And when Your Body is a Wonderland comes on, you're gonna be like,
My
so-
body
crying to
is
myself.
a wonderland. And then you should just sit there in the corner and rub your crotch and stare at her. keep eye contact.
Stick your tongue out.
Your body
Still
is a
blue.
wonderland.
Oh, look. It's wiping off blue. Oh, God.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Not
All
too
right.
bad.
No, second
I
one's not
was,
so bad.
I was hoping for more pain.
Me too.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The breathing.
I tell you what,
Hey, folks.
enough of this malarkey.
Come on.
We got to get together as a country.
What's his name?
Don't wanna be-
Kyle Dunnigan. Come on, folks. I can't.
Come on, man.
Come on. Magnolias. What is his name? McDraniums. All right. You want to answer some questions?
Hit 'em.
Yeah.
Get 'em.
I'm going to, okay, hold on. I'm going to have a quick, move the camera to the other one.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Hey, look at this handsome guy.
If you were just to see you and not know what this podcast is, you'd think that was like the new Rush Limbaugh or something. You'd be like, and another thing, I'm going to tell you what's wrong with the government.
I'm fine with that. I'll take over for Rush. Look, a couple years ago I would have said no, but I'll go right wing for some money. Yeah.
Whatever wing you want me on.
Yeah. Give it a wings. Give it a wings.
Correct.
Did you do that, Jack?
Oh, good.
Did you take over for Rush Limbaugh? If you can make like 20 million?
Oh, yeah, 20 million.
Yeah.
Why not?
All right, yeah. The chips are working.
Let's change the whole direction of the show.
Yeah. Let's see if we get it. Yeah.
Welcome to Build the Wall.
Yeah. Yeah, let me tell you something. Bud Light. Wait, didn't I think like Trump Jr. said to drink Bud Light now? This is a couple weeks ago now, but
Oh, wow.
I don't know.
It's good. It's good for the economy.
Yeah.
The people at Miller are rubbing their hands together. And weren't they run? Oh, his cause was founded by a guy called Adolf. Mm-hmm. They must be happy.
Miller Lite. I don't know who they're owned by, but yeah.
I go Pabst Blue Ribbon, old school.
You don't even drink though.
Yeah, but I drink their high Celsius.
Oh, the weed stuff. Yeah. That was smart of them to get in that early.
Yeah. But it's also the fact they call them high seltzers.
Yeah.
So Pabst Blue Ribbon high seltzers. You would never call an alcoholic beer drunk vodka.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah.
Wasted whiskey.
Yeah. What is it with the numb? No, I was thinking of a Coke one. Post nasal drip.
Yeah. But like on the high ones, they never go drink responsibly. They're like, we know you. You're not responsible. You're high.
Yeah, it's like, how much should I take? Up to you. Much as you can take. Can you drive? I don't know if there's a law. All right.
So you made the segment.
Do you remember? Oh, you want to name the segment? Do you remember? Do you remember? Okay. We don't have a ton of these, but Salem witch trials. Do you remember we did do you remember we did
I remember we had like a woman who was like a Boston type lady. Or was that an episode of The Bachelor that I watched?
What?
There was an episode of The Bachelor where they went to Salem and there was like a woman who was like, I'm a witch. And she was like really Boston-y.
That might be what it is.
I'm a wicked good witch.
For Salem witch trials, there was a professor named Jason Coy.
Nah, different person.
Yeah, so it wasn't a woman.
All right.
Here's a question I want to ask you that from the Salem witch trials episode. And by the way, go back and listen to all these episodes. That was a great episode. What is a witch cake? Do you remember this?
I remember the mentioning of it.
Yeah.
I remember I didn't get it right. I would say it red velvet, probably. Mm-hmm. No, it was something that was made to deter witches.
Yeah, getting closer.
Yeah, to deter witches or to put out in front of your house so there's like witches couldn't come in or something.
Do you remember what a witch cake is?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is it?
Wasn't it the thing that people were...
Look at his nose. Look at the drop in his nose. His nose is gone.
Like a slave like convinced someone to eat something like with pee on it or something?
Yeah, it was pretty close.
It was a piss cake.
Tituba was...
Tituba.
Yeah, thank you. I didn't even said it wrong.
You're welcome.
Look at his malleable young brain remembering things.
Yeah, it's coming back.
My whole face is tingling.
Tituba was an enslaved woman from Barbados.
Yeah.
And she worked for this family, the Parrises. Their last name was Parris. And Betty Parris was thought to have been bewitched. And so Tituba also was the first to be accused.
It was a shit cake.
Yeah, close. She was the first to be accused. And then they asked her for help, like, hey, you know about witchcraft. What do we do here? And they said, she's like, you got to make a witch cake. You take oats and the urine of someone that's been bewitched. So she made a cake of oats and the urine of this woman, Betty Parris, who they accused of being a witch.
Or Elizabeth Montgomery would also work.
Yeah. And then you feed it to a dog. You take the witch cake of someone's urine and feed it to a dog, and then the dog will help you break the hex or point out who the witch is.
Right.
Thanks,
Yeah, sensible. Very sensible.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't see anything wrong with that at all.
So that's a witch cake.
I was trying to remember what like the dinner party facts are. Like, what are your top dinner party facts? We had one recently that you said.
Frankenstein was one of my favorite ones.
That's your favorite one.
That one was right up
Remember
there.
it? Like to recall?
Yeah. Frankenstein and Dracula were invented on the same day in the same property with Lord Byron.
Yeah. They're having a party.
Yeah, having a party.
And
it was because Lord Byron was giving everyone syphilis.
Yeah.
That's where Frankenstein.
You got it.
That's where.
I liked Wayne Fetterman's.
What's that one?
That was your favorite one? You don't remember Wayne Fetterman's? He was stand-up comedy?
Yeah, what was the fact there?
He said there were, I think,
He started
12 million slaves were taken out of Africa.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
we asked him for a fun fact.
Yeah.
On the subject, and he just gave one that he thought was good about slavery.
Yeah. Well, to be fair though, when we do these pre-interviews, Kelly and I, we just usually say, hey, and then there's the dinner party fact that's obscure. And we were just kind of at that point just running through it. and I guess we didn't specify the topic. So now we're very distinct since that moment. Anytime we do a pre-interview, hey, we need something on this subject. Give us something obscure.
I think also you could just, you can do a dinner party fact on the subject or slavery. Give them the option. Give them the option, so because then we might learn some other fun facts.
That's true.
Yeah, it was 12 million slaves were taken out of Africa, and only like 100,000 or 300,000 made it to the United States. Yeah. And we're like, and he's like, I don't know what to do with that information.
Yeah. We're like, how does this relate to stand-up comedy? And then he's like, do you want to edit that out?
More of them went to other countries, or they didn't make the boat ride?
I don't know. I don't know. He didn't know.
Yeah, he didn't know.
Yeah, because we've had other people that didn't give it to, like, I think for autism, we had the documentarian from Love on the Spectrum and the doctor from the first season.
Love on the Spectrum.
And the documentarian gave us his dinner party fact. I remember was the emu and the kangaroo.
Yeah.
They can't go backwards. They go always going forward. And his again was another one where we hadn't specified. Now we've rectified that problem, but that one wasn't as jarring as since he was Australian. We're like, all right, sure. Yeah,
I'll give you an autism dinner party fact. They're not all great at counting.
Yeah, I don't think that was the dinner.
That's a fun dinner party. I didn't know
that's a stereotype that's really weighed down that community.
Yeah, okay.
Everyone's throwing toothpicks in front of them on the floor.
Just throwing them.
Yeah. How many do you see?
What's the point of doing that?
Yeah.
I would do the thing where if
I was autistic, every time someone pulled out a deck of cards, I'd go 52.
You didn't count for the jokers.
Yeah.
You know the thing where there's jelly beans inside of a jar and you gotta guess how many are there? That's where that person would excel.
Have you ever tried to do? I always do like I count that column that way, and then I times it, and then I times it that way again.
I would count the surface, the top, and then try and see how many layers.
Did you ever guess it?
No. Never even come close.
Yeah.
I don't. To be fair, I've only probably done that once or something.
Oh, I've done it plenty of times.
Where are you seeing these contests?
Oh, when you were a kid in school, that was often a contest. You win all the jelly beans and stuff. When I was a kid, or at a workplace or something like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've jelly bean counted in my day. I've done Skittles.
Yeah.
I've done other different things, Smarties.
And you won?
No. No, I've never.
I see 10. There were 10,000.
I've never gotten it right.
How's your mouth?
My face is tingling.
Yeah, you're sweating.
Yeah.
You're sweating, but you did it
I feel
good.
better.
And your upper lip goes like this now.
You look weird.
Yeah.
What is it? One person next to Jack, ready?
It's pretty good. Okay.
I just need to have my mouth open because it just let the air out.
Next question. We did an episode on Coca-Cola. Do you remember that?
Oh, that was a good one.
Oh, that was a good one.
That was in your dining room. One of our many locations that we've done this podcast.
I love the Coca-Cola episode. I remember all of that stuff.
We did about 3 episodes in your dining room.
Yeah.
So occasionally, your wife, you'd hear your wife.
Some people miss my living room.
Yeah, we were in Jack's living room for a long time.
I used to have to sit there, lay down for the podcast. Fantastic.
Yeah. Our guest was Mike Dillon.
Yeah.
Coca-Cola. He was
Mike
a former
Dillon, former executive at Coca-Cola. Very nice man.
Who invented Coca-Cola and why?
It was like a pharmacy elixir type of thing. It was meant to rejuvenate and all that type of stuff. I can't remember the name of the guy. He was out of Atlanta.
Yeah.
John Pemberton.
No, Jack. No, I should have given Jack this opportunity. Yeah, John Pemberton. Correct.
Yeah. Does he have a middle initial?
John S.
John S. Pemberton.
Oh, John S. Pemberton.
Was this whipped into you when you were a kid? Like,
yeah, I think
John
so.
Pemberton. S.
I still remember that it cleans your palate after each mouthful and
I love that.
it. So I always have a Coca-Cola now with a fancy meal.
John S. Pemberton was the inventor.
It does though. It does. You have it, and then if you have Fanta, if you're eating a Philly cheesesteak, you have Fanta, and then your mouth is all orange, and the food's all orange. Coca-Cola comes in, delights, and then leaves.
I like Coca-Cola with spicy food because to me it helps coat the spice. I was gonna bring some today, but I figured I'm not gonna use any.
It always leaves you wanting more Coca-Cola.
It's true.
It's the what's his name? The artist said it was the great equalizer. The guy,
the artist,
the guy who does all the bloody Campbell's.
Talking about what's his name from the
Andy Warhol.
Yeah.
Andy Warhol said that Coca-Cola was the great equalizer. Kings and peasants all have the same can of Coke. Summer's coming. Are you ready to unveil your beach bod? Manscaped is here to ensure that you're ready for the wild with their game-changing, full-body grooming and hygiene products. Don't be the guy at the beach with the big bush hanging out the top of your bloody Speedo. Just make it look nice. The women like it. I assume the men like it too. I know I would if that was it. I use it on me wife. I don't tell her I said that. It's time to get ready for the hot guy summer by going to manscaped.com. For 20% off free shipping, use the code IDK. Manscaped is dedicated to helping you increase your confidence and level up your full body grooming game with the Performance Package 4.0. The kit comes with the essential lawnmower, the 4.0. I love it. I do me balls and I do me face. It's the only machine I use now. 4.0 waterproof, cordless body trimmer, and a ton of other liquid formulations to round off your grooming routine. Whether you're trimming your chest or your treasure chest, hey, good work, Manscaped. They're funny too. In your pants, this is the best trimmer on the market. Their trimmer features a ceramic blade designed to cut hair on loose skin and reduce grooming accidents thanks to the advanced skin-safe technology. You can even trim an arrow point to the promised land if you're bold enough. Don't know what that means, but arrowhead's a very small point of area. Inside the performance package, you'll find Manscaped's Crop Preserver Ball Deodorant, Crop Reviver Ball Toner, and anti-chafing ball deodorant and moisturizer, because we know how painful chafing can be when you're wearing the bathing suit all day. Can't wait to get in me Speedo. No one likes nose hairs, so their package comes with the Weed Whacker. I got to get on that. Look, next time you see me, I'll get rid of those. I haven't used the Weed Whacker now. Oh, it's the 2.0. I haven't even used the 1.0. We're off to the 2.0. You also get 2 free gifts. The Shed Travel Bag, $39 value, and the patented high-performance, chafe-resisting Manscaped boxers. If you're wearing sandals, you need to get the Manscaped Shears 2.1 nail kit. They're doing nails now. Is there anything they can't do? Having the right tool for grooming is essential. Do yourself a favor and always get the right tools for the job. I love Manscaped. That's how I keep it all downstairs. And as I said, after I'm done, I trim my beard. I take the blade off and I go, it's the best glue. I've tried all the other brands for the face. No good. Manscaped, face and balls. And I haven't nicked me balls once. It used to be a bloody mess down there. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code IDK at manscaped.com. That's 20% off and free shipping with the code IDK at manscaped.com. Trim your chesticles with the besticles. Oh, you could say testicles will work as well.
Yeah.
Who's our sponsor today, Jake?
Freeze pipe.
Freeze pipe. Smoking cannabis doesn't need to hurt. Upgrade to a freeze pipe today and experience bigger, smoother clouds without the throat burn, chest pain, or coughing attacks. Freeze pipe makes a unique line of freezable pipes, bubblers, bongs, and dab rigs that cool smoke by over 300 degrees. Wouldn't you love some cool smoke right now, Jake?
I love it.
He keeps widening his eyes.
With my sleeve.
Every piece of thick glass is made of thick glass and smokes so smooth, you'll check the bowl is even lit. The secret is the freezable. How do you pronounce that word again, Jack? Glycerin chambers that come on every piece. Pop one of these chambers into the freezer for 1 hour. As the smoke passes through, it instantly chills for a pain-free and refreshing experience. Think of larger clouds, zero chest and throat burn. Finally, no more coughing attacks and no more water chugging after every rip.
Yes, no water.
No water.
Want it. Don't eat it.
Just an elegant smoking experience that'll change how you light it forever. Jack, personal endorsement. What do you got for me? You use the freeze pipe?
I have it. You gave me the big bong one.
I did.
It works great. I've never used a bong before, and it was a wonderful first experience.
You seem fine now.
Yeah, you seem good now.
Yeah, I feel good.
The
only problem is I burn myself with the lighter, so I have to use a stick lighter.
No, we're talking about the chip. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
Chip's good too.
So that's one of the things that Jack would say to you. Use a stick lighter because he burns himself with a lighter.
Yeah, but that's just Jack.
Start smoking like royalty without paying a king's ransom. Shop pipes, bubblers, bongs, and more at thefreezepipe.com. Use the code IDKAT, IDKAT, for 10% off your entire order. That's thefreezepipe.com. Use the code IDKAT for 10% off. Order today and say goodbye to harsh smoke forever.
My face is tingly.
All right, that's good, man.
John S. Pemberton was the inventor of Coca-Cola. He was a pharmacist and a colonel. in the Confederate Army during the Civil War, and after sustaining a war injury, he became addicted to morphine and believed his tonic, Coca-Cola, would combat his addiction. So,
Yeah.
but then they had Coke to it originally. So
Yeah, they had cocaine.
He's like, I gotta give this morphine. Give me some Coke,
Yeah.
Coke water. Yeah.
Do you reckon a lot of cocaine would help you out now, Jack, or make it worse? I reckon it would numb it. I reckon it would help.
Oh, I thought you meant just in life.
Yeah. No.
Socially, it might help me out.
With the spice, I reckon it'd be all right. I reckon that would
Would it
help him. I don't think it would magnify it.
I don't.
I think it would numb.
I mean, it would numb the back of my throat, I guess.
I just want to. I'm imagining.
So I'm setting up the one chip Coke challenge.
I'm imagining Jack.
You got to
and
snort
Coke.
cocaine off one of those chips.
Let's do more chips.
What was that? Oh, you were doing an impression of you
more
doing
chips.
Coke. I thought you were having a seizure.
You want to have another chip?
No. No.
He's done. All right.
I mean, I could, but I want to live.
All the pain's over now.
I feel it in
Did
my
the
sto-
second one? Did the second one
stomach?
hurt as much as the first one?
No, but I feel it in my stomach now.
I believe that for some reason this is probably banned in other countries. This feels definitely like an American fucking Wild
I
West
mean,
thing.
it has
Also-
a warning on the back. We didn't read the warning.
Throughout the day, you should take videos of like, hey, guys, my stomach's really messed up. You know, maybe
Yeah.
from the toilet, take a video, and we can patch these in.
My whole
The rest-
body is starting to tremble. Do not eat if you are sensitive to spicy foods. Not this guy. Allergic to peppers, nightshades, or capsicum. How do you say it?
Capsicum.
Capsicum. Don't you say it something different?
No,
Austin?
I'm saying they should say it different. They in Australia they shorten everything.
Green
and
and
they put
red
an E or no, it should be
peppers.
capsy.
Capsicum?
They-
Capsy?
You think Australians would be like, you want a little capsy?
I
Yeah.
don't like your bigotry.
Okay.
Wash your hands with soap.
Wash your hands. That's just a good rule in life.
Yeah. We did.
How did your lips sore?
They're okay. No, again, the bomb is one of the worst things I've ever had. The bomb ruined my
Hank
life.
goes, this is a 2022 chip. Oh, they're not as spicy. They've upped the spice in the last two chips.
He said 2022 is the most recent.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he said this is the spiciest it comes. Up your game, Paqui.
We did an episode on.
Wow, that sounds like a fucking racist in Britain yelling
Paqui.
at someone across the street. Up your game.
We did an episode on ancient Egypt. Do you remember that?
No.
Yes.
Jen Thum, I think, or Thum maybe, Thum.
Yeah, I have no recollection.
Ancient Egyptians are sometimes shown with beards. Straight beards and curved beards mean two different things. What does a straight beard and a curved beard mean?
Straight beard means you don't have the anal. Curly beard means you do.
It's very similar to the answer you gave,
Yeah,
actually, because
yeah.
I saw the answer.
Yeah.
You go, if you have a curved beard, it means you're woody woo. Kelly had typed it in. I didn't even include that as yours, but
Yeah, I don't want to go that far. It's filled with curly beards. Probably said that afterwards.
a curl.
I don't mind the curly beards. They're mostly hard working and they don't have kids, so they're not ruining the population or anything like that.
Curved beard, curved beard,
Although they got a lot of money in those relationships. Two curly beards together,
curved,
dual income, no kids.
curved. Curved means that they're dead. So if they're portraying with a curved
Well,
beard,
to some of their parents, but I still accept them.
yeah,
Some of
straight beards mean that you're being shown when you're alive. So that's a depiction of them when they're alive.
Well, I still remember they buried pharaohs with beer and bread because they thought it would raise the dead.
This is like people come up and they meet you and they're just like, hey, I met you at blah, blah, blah. I can't remember podcasts I did.
Yeah.
How would I remember a meeting event? You know, it takes a lot. To get in my brain, you got to know me for like a year.
Yeah.
I don't
know
think
me.
you logged me in your phone for like 2 years. I think I was always just my number.
Yeah.
He asked me what your name was the other day.
I don't want to. I
kind.
don't want to commit too hard and have you as an actual number. My dad is still in my phone as Mum. My mum's been dead for 3 years, but because my dad inherited.
4.
Yeah, because my dad inherited my mother's phone. It's still Mum in the phone. So when I'm in my car, I have to go call Mum.
That's nice. You
Keeps
remember.
her alive in some way in our hearts and minds.
We did an episode on animation.
Yeah, I remember that. There was a guy with a train. He had the train.
Andrew
thing.
Chesworth.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
a nice fella. Works
Yeah.
for Disney.
What does the word animation mean?
Uh-oh.
Moving drawings.
I like that.
Animation is literally translated from French as soul, like in your body. So the process of animation is actually the ensoulment of characters.
Feels like a long word. That doesn't feel like soul. So if you go like if you're in France and someone breaks up to you, you go, oh, you really hurt my animation. Le jabou, Allez, méchant.
Allez, méchant.
Well, the French word for soul is ame.
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 No, amen. We're not going to France on this tour.
Nah, they don't like comedy.
Yeah, I don't like them.
They like mimes.
No, I don't mind the French.
Yeah.
They're all right. I've met some nice French people.
Why? But you've never gigged there.
I never gigged there. And I lived in Britain.
Yeah.
And every time I go, am I doing France? And they're like, nah.
Yeah, it's weird.
Scoot over a little
His
bit.
glasses.
It's
are
all right. I
screwing
can
me.
be in the screen a little bit. You're the star, Jack. Don't
Okay.
worry about it.
His glasses are screw only, but I'll keep going because I look up. You're blurry. These are not my good ones.
They're not your good ones. You've gone green on the new ones.
I thought mix it up.
What makes them not good?
Well, I can see here good, but if I look at you guys, it's like, oh, but
Oh,
with the other
shit.
ones I can see here and there good.
Oh.
Yeah.
Aaron, how long is Jack into this?
We are at. We just did 28 minutes.
28 minutes.
I mean, I'm fine now. I don't need anything.
Your
Yeah,
stomach's
yeah.
bad?
It's fine. It'll be
Yeah.
fine.
Well, that's not your asshole.
You're good for. What are you planning to eat afterwards? Oh, you've had the Pepto-Bismol.
I might drink some afterwards.
Oh, you've already had some?
I did it before.
Right.
Just
So
Preemptive.
you what are you going to eat afterwards?
I don't know what you want to get.
I'm not getting anything.
Oh.
I'm trying to trim down. I'm all too fat at the moment.
Salad?
I'm going to go around Europe.
I'll
I'm going to be big as a house when I get back.
A lot
then
of
I'm going to crash diet.
a lot of people said this was their favorite episode. Well, Kelly did cheese way back when.
Yeah,
we did
cheese was good.
I remember everything about cheese.
We had Liz Thorpe on. What countries, top 5, eat the most cheese?
Oh,
Number one's Denmark.
Yeah.
Nice.
Got it. There you go. It's number one.
I got that right the first time as well.
top
Because
consumer.
I just been to Denmark and we're coming again. And I went to a Michelin star restaurant and like 8 of the 12 courses were cheese, man.
Yeah. They're the top country that consume 28.1 kilograms of cheese per capita. And we will be visiting 2 of the other countries in the top 5.
Oh.
The second highest one,
Le Firenze.
no, would be visiting.
I know, but I'm saying the second highest one.
No. France is in there, but they're not second.
It will
France
be
is 4th.
Germany.
Nope. Iceland.
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 Second highest consumer is Iceland, followed by this country. You'll be doing 2 shows.
Wonderful, wonderful Copenhagen. I'm also doing 2 shows in Warsaw, Poland.
No.
What's the other one I'm doing too?
Helsinki.
Helsinki.
Finland.
Finland eats a lot of cheese.
Finland, the
is
Finns, the
But they're
Finns.
also Scandinavian, so the Scandinavians like the cheese because Iceland is almost
And
Scandinavian.
they're the
That
hottest
feels-
people on earth. I'm sorry. Like, I like a South American girl or, anything but women that look like me. I enjoy. No, I like white women, just women who look like me.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you think America's not on the list because we just eat the fake cheese?
I think we just don't eat as much cheese as these other countries.
No,
yeah.
per capita. Like, if you look at like a French, like school dinner, they have a chunk of cheese there for the kids every time. Like, cheese is a big deal.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it's Denmark, then followed by Iceland, Finland, France clocks in at 4th, and Cyprus is 5th. And they're all very close. It's 28.1 kilograms of cheese per capita for Denmark, and then 5th is 26.7 kilograms of cheese. That's a lot of cheese per capita, though. 26, but that's tons.
That's a lot of
pounds and
cheese.
pounds of cheese. There's another cheese question.
keep our
Do you
cheese
want
in a
me another
cave.
cheese
Sure,
question?
I love cheese.
Most expensive cheese in the world. Do you remember this?
Ooh.
And I'll tell you how much it costs. This is okay. It's called Pule or Pule, P-U-L-E. It's made exclusively at Serbia's Zazafica Special Nature Reserve, located 30 miles outside of Belgrade. It costs $600 to $1,700 a pound. Now, here's the question.
Wait,
is-
it costs 600 to 1700 or 1600?
it ranges $600 to $1,700
Wow,
a
it's
It's
pound.
from the
range.
Queen's breast milk.
That's just a big range.
What is the milk from? That's the question.
Queen's breast milk.
Nope.
From
From a nature reserve.
nature reserve.
An animal that
Elk.
donkey.
Donkey.
Who wants fucking donkey cheese? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's
you
made using
cheese.
donkey milk, and it is tasty to boot. That's what she said. According to a lucky few who have tried it, donkey milk cheese is at once crumbly and soft with an intense saltiness.
I don't
I
know.
mean,
It doesn't sound great.
Yeah, I've never even
Oh,
seen a donkey's teats.
a donkey isn't a rare animal. Why aren't we having donkey cheese over here then?
I think it has to be from this region, from whatever they're eating, probably.
Fuck them in their regions.
Belgrade. You're very angry about the
No,
donkey
you
cheese.
can bloody. Oh, you can't. You can only make the donkey cheese. Give me a donkey right now. I'll cheese up. Give me some rennet or whatever.
What is it?
That stuff you put in it.
What are you talking about?
Rennet?
What is it? What's the stuff you put in to make cheese ferment? And,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, it's you're right. It's something very close to that. Yeah.
I remember that.
Cheese enzyme. Yeah, you know all about the cheese. That was like so Long ago.
I remember-
rent it. You got it right.
I remember, yeah.
We should just stick the cheat. Yeah.
Yeah, food ones, I'm connected.
What is rennet?
Don't worry about that, Jack.
Okay.
I think it's an enzyme. But,
Cool.
I just had it up there, but I deleted the thing. So I looked up donkey cheese in America, and can you buy it? Rescued donkeys produce some. The rescued donkeys too.
Is there any other type of donkeys? Like, you ever see a donkey that's just happy walking along the street? I've never seen a healthy-looking donkey. All donkeys I've ever seen look worn out.
No, I've seen. My aunt used to have some donkeys because they protect cattle. That donkeys kill wolves.
I wouldn't say that about your aunt. She wasn't that big a girl. If they can
I like
defend,
that you're like this. You're like,
if they can defend a cow, they can defend my aunt.
She had 2 donkeys, and she had these cattle, and she told me you never let the dogs in where the donkeys are because the donkeys will kill a dog. They bond to a herd, and they will stomp out wolves, coyotes, things like that. Like, they'll literally kill dogs or dog-like animals. Like yeah, so that's why you see
cheese is. Has anyone ever had dog cheese?
No, I don't know.
Probably someone.
Yeah, someone somewhere.
Well, if they eat dogs in Korea and all that type of stuff, then surely there must be cheese.
Could be.
Cat cheese?
Well, even if you don't eat dogs, you can still milk a dog.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Uh-huh.
People just don't want to do it because they're friendly animals.
We did an episode on diamonds.
Yeah, I know that.
Matteo Sharma was our
Yeah,
guest. How big was the world's largest diamond?
The Hope Diamond.
No, that's what you said, but
Yeah,
that's
there's another
wrong.
diamond.
Yeah.
It was as big as a basketball.
Well, I have here the rough. Okay, there's a rough and a cut one. The largest rough one, uncut, was called the Cullinan diamond, and it weighed over 3,000 carats.
Mm-hmm.
Found in South Africa in 1905-ish. And then the cut diamonds was the Cullinan one, so I guess it came from this. The Star of Africa was called. It was 500 carats. And there are other famous ones like the KOH one Nor weighing in at 100 carats. It's famous because it's in the Majesty's
What's
crown.
the size compared to a basketball?
I don't know. Let me see if I can. What?
I don't work in carats, Forrest.
Well, you bought diamonds.
Size of a yeah, but
Yeah, does carat just mean
I've bought
size?
diamonds. I've bought a diamond, and I've got diamond specks I've had on other bits of jewelry. Or
Well,
something
look,
like that. But
I mean,
I've bought a diamond. I buy diamonds. Don't start spreading that rumor.
What does a
But
carat
I'm out
mean?
there bloody shopping
No,
diamonds.
I meant like you buy your wife a diamond
Yeah, she
ring.
gets
so, yeah.
a diamond. She
Yeah.
gets a diamond.
Is carat how big it is?
Yeah, how many carats is the size of it? Yeah,
What's a carat?
it's like an orange sort of thing.
Oh, I like those.
This one's 1,000 carats.
Okay, it's 1,000.
You can see people's hands there, so it's like
Right,
the size
so
of a
that's,
tennis ball, maybe, or
That's
something.
a tennis ball, yeah.
And so that
Bit
one,
smaller.
So that one, so 3,000, three times the size of that. So
Right, so it's
probably-
the size of a softball.
Yeah, maybe it's a little bit bigger. Yeah, but somewhere around there. Yeah.
That's pretty big.
Yeah, pretty big. Not as big as a basketball.
No, basketball would be huge.
That one's way bigger.
Yeah.
Why don't
Yeah,
you
where's
say
the
that
basketball
one?
diamond?
Yeah, where's get the basketball diamond up?
I don't know. I don't think there was one.
Fuck diamonds.
What's the point of this?
Yeah.
Next one.
We did one on the Olympics.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
They happen every 4 years. Next.
Mark Dyrison was our guest.
That was the dinner party fact.
How did the torch start?
The torch started.
Yeah. Remember, the torch wasn't always in the Olympics.
Yeah,
It
I
started-
remember.
Yeah.
I remember.
It probably would have been in France because they're all smokers there.
Well, they smoke all throughout Europe, though.
Yeah, but the French really go for it. They're like, visible.
Not the French.
We don't like a comedy. We don't like to watch people be funny. Mwah.
It was a bit of propaganda, actually.
It would have been because of Hitler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hitler, yeah,
The torch.
Hitler started the flame. I
Yeah.
remember this now.
Yeah.
Hitler started the flame. I don't want to tell you where he got the flame from, but you can insert the joke yourself. But Hitler started the flame.
Yeah, controversial roots for the torch. In 1936 Berlin Olympics, Carl Diem, chief organizer of the Olympic Games, conceived of a relay as a propaganda tool for the Nazi Party to showcase the supposed superiority of the Aryan race. And it went through all these different countries: Greece, Bulgaria, Yugoslavia, Hungary, Austria, Czechoslovakia, who would also come to Nazi rule within 10 years. So
Why would you keep that?
yeah, I don't know.
Like, you'd
Weird.
think they would get rid of that. Like,
yeah.
if you just started... Like, the things we cancel in our society now because, this, that, and the other, and that offends people, and this offends
it's-
people. And it's like, there's plenty of people who are offended, and me included, by the Nazis, right? And why would you keep that?
It's like
Like-
literally the the thing that is their symbol of the. They'd have to rebrand their whole
We
thing.
should start the whole thing with, instead of a relay where they parch on a torch, you got to run up to another bloke, pull my finger, and if he farts, it continues.
I like that.
And then
I
it
like
goes on
that.
to the next bloke.
What about you could burp too? You have to do some bodily function.
You have to make a noise with your body without really moving a lot.
Burp, fart. That's about it. Sneeze,
Yeah, what else do we do? Yeah,
sneeze.
cough.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't want to cough on somebody.
No, but
burping's better.
it could count.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't think you can transmit disease through farting.
How about we do a bukkake over whatever the mascot is of that Olympics?
that's good.
Do you think you can get... So if you cough on someone, you could give them COVID. If you fart on them, I don't think so.
Pink eye.
I didn't hear of anyone getting any sexually transmitted COVID. It was all through, like, if you kept someone, if you taped their mouth up or whatever, you could have sex with them, okay.
Sure.
Don't ask how I found out.
Didn't the NHS
But-
just say that?
Yeah, no. The NHS said not to face each other and you both
Yeah.
have to wear masks.
Bees.
Yeah.
Ted
Bees.
McFall, we mentioned him the other day.
Yeah.
I saw him on a thing on Discovery Channel about
Good
murder
honey.
hornets. To avoid not getting stung,
Yeah.
what are some things?
Don't piss in your pool, man.
Yeah,
If you're pissing your pool, the bees come.
the pee attracts them. That's right. There's a couple tricks, and then
No sun movements.
well, you don't wear a certain color,
Orange.
black, because they think you're a bear.
And they want
Oh.
to sting a bear?
Well, yeah, they're threatening. They'll come in and rip up their whole.
But I have
honeycombs.
dyed black hair, black t-shirts.
Yeah,
black,
don't-
why? I should be stung all the time.
I'm pretty sure that's what you said.
I have the
Years
body
ago.
shape of a bear.
Yeah.
Now, I forget, do they like the smell of bananas or hate the smell of
Work
bananas?
slowly, but here's the other thing: smoke. You know, they have that little smoke.
Yeah.
So the reason they have smoke isn't because they don't like the smoke. The smoke covers up the smell. All they can smell is the smoke because they have a very acute sense of smell. I think the dinner party fact was they can train them to sniff for drugs or something like that.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so apparently when bees are pissed off, they emit some sort of hormone or secrete something, and it smells like bananas. And so that's why he said never have bananas when you're working around bees because you will get stung if you have bananas around bees.
Bananas are bad. Another case for you to be anti-banana.
That should be a jackass stunt.
Yeah,
Just get Steve-O and
Ties him
cover him in banana.
He already covered his dick in bees.
I know, because I always watch a bit of the Jackass with my son, but I fast forward through anything that has genitalia or anything like that, and that was the bit I forgot.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh no, he's getting stung on his dick. Yeah, I should have.
I mean, that one's tough for anyone to
Your
watch.
summer bonding. So no bananas around bees, and don't wear black. So you've got two of those things.
Yeah.
One of those two things.
Not going to work out.
One more question here is no. We're gonna. This is when I'm gonna ask. Jim, oh no, yeah, we have a mosquito question. Sorry. How do mosquitoes bite?
With their big tooth.
Just one big tooth.
Yeah, they have a stinger.
They have 6 needle-like things.
Oh, right.
They have 2, so they have a highly evolved proboscis, which is like a microneedle. And so they have 2 of them are like saws, and they saw in there, and then they have 2 other ones that spread your skin apart. And then the 2 other needles that go in there and actually get the blood. So they're like sawing, spreading, and sucking. Not good. And only the females bite. Do you remember that?
I do. That reminded me because I do a sign language bit about the sign language for the word slut, right?
Yeah,
in my
yeah.
new tour, yeah.
Yeah.
And so now I'm like, with each country I go to, I'm going to learn the sign language of the nationality of those people.
Yeah.
I learned Polish.
That's Polish?
Yeah.
Why?
This
Hey.
is Polish?
Yeah.
Huh.
How did you learn that? We haven't been to Poland yet.
Just fucking.
Well, we have, but
Google,
you haven't,
man.
yeah, okay.
Google has it. I did a
Okay.
few countries.
All right. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to ask you questions that I did already ask you for certain episodes, and I want you to see if you remember what your answer was. I'm going to
Sure.
start with an easy one. We did the Amazonian rainforest. I don't know if you remember that. We had a guest, Daniel Nepstad. And I asked you the question. You tell me what your answer was. None of these were right, by the way, what your answer was. What is deforestation?
It's what most people want for this podcast.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I remember that
a
one.
lot of people. You said it very quickly, but I remember how excited you were. You're like squirming around. All right, that's an easy one. Thanks for listening, guys. BDSM. You
That's
remember-
not about Amazon at all.
No. This is another subject. We had a BDSM, and our guest was Dasa Henk. Do you remember her?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. That was
Yeah.
the toilet. We should get her set up with some tickets.
Yeah, in Berlin. Yeah.
Yeah.
I should have, there's a couple people. We had a guest in Austria as well, our AI guest.
Yeah, set him up.
I think
Yeah.
the diamond expert was in Spain.
Yeah. Well, okay. That's good. Good. Yeah. Even though we're back.
Get onto that, Jack.
Yeah.
Type.
Yeah. So Dasa Hank was our guest. I remember when she came on, you were like, you thought it was like a brothel because everything was covered in plastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it
So
was.
The question was, yeah, I guess so. The question is, what was it? A person's head in the toilet?
You can put your head in the toilet and they shit off.
Yeah, it was a
toilet.
toilet, and she's like,
It
and
had like
someone just lies under here the whole time, and then you go shit on them.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Fun times.
Yeah, they pay for that.
Yeah.
Here was the question. What was your answer? What is sounding?
Did I say something funny?
Yeah, wrong and funny. Yeah, you said. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Everyone. When you go down on a girl with a big vagina, it echoes back at
Yeah.
you. These are all funny. That's why I put them.
Sounding.
I don't even remember what the real thing is sounding.
Sounding's when you put like a metal rod in the tip of your penis.
How do you know this?
I've accidentally come across those videos and got very scared. And
Plus, he's on the podcast. He just remembers
Yeah, I know,
things.
but this was a while ago.
no, when I found out that was a thing, I became very I hate that idea.
Oh
That's
yeah,
just
because she had
terrible.
the different size rods.
She had the different size-
She had a
oh,
drawer.
oh,
Remember, she took us on
She
a
had the
tour.
spreader. She had the spreader. Oh god.
Because I once had a catheter and it was like that was
Yeah.
horrendous.
And how far down does the catheter go?
It went down far enough to be upsetting.
Yeah,
I
think in millimeters.
because I had the hemorrhoid surgery, and then afterwards you have to have like a piss when you get off anesthesia, and if you don't piss by yourself, they can't send you home because otherwise your kidneys will back up or whatever, and so they have to get the urine out of you, and they give you that cup, and you lay in bed, and you're like, and they're like, no pressure, but if you don't get it done in the next 5 minutes, we will have to give you a catheter. I've never fucking egged on my dick more when I was just laying there with that. Because also, it's not even you're not standing over a bowl. Like, my penis is in another...
Yeah.
Like,
Because when you're sitting there lying, you don't have to pee as
You're laying
much.
on your side, and your dick's like, what are we doing? And you're
like
like,
trying to force-
trust me.
It's like trying to pee in the ocean.
Come on. Don't yell at me like that. You're putting a lot of pressure. I don't want to put pressure on you. It's not a big deal. But you have to pee for both of us.
Someone's gonna get jammed up there.
Yeah. And then they put the catheter in. Oh, ouchie.
Yeah, I remember that tour. If you haven't seen that episode, definitely watch the YouTube. It was a fun episode. We learned a lot. I learned a lot. And then at the end, she gives a tour of the place she works in Berlin, and she goes in all these different rooms and see all sorts of shit that I'm assuming most of you haven't seen. Because yeah.
Well, if she doesn't come to our show, we'll go to hers.
Yeah.
We'll see her.
We'll check it out. That's a Hank. We're coming to you. That's very soon. We did a Watergate scandal episode.
Yeah.
I really liked that episode. There was a lot of
Remember
cool
that.
stuff. Remember there was a thing about a fire truck and that. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Garrett Graff was our
At
guest.
Watergate.
Yeah. And that's a great, that's one of my favorite episodes. I think the more specific we get, the better, because you learn like a lot of stuff. So here was the question we asked. How did the burglars get caught the second time when they came back? And what was your answer that was incorrect?
I think the correct answer was they were dressed as cops or something stupid like that. I can't remember. But
Maybe, yeah.
my answer, I don't know. What funny thing did
You
I
said
say?
they left the key in the room and had to go back to reception. And then you said Forrest Gump called it in.
That's right. Forrest Gump called it in.
I just like they'd have to go back. Oh, yeah, I left our key, even though that was not the hotel part, but still, we were in the office for it. Yeah, that was a really interesting episode. You remember what too was? Remember that? I remember what we learned in that one was. I always thought like, why did he keep all those tapes? But then apparently that's what presidents started doing is they would record themselves for like, to have the
Legacy.
information. Yeah, so like Kennedy and they were all recording and stuff. It was just like. He forgot he shouldn't be talking about all this shit, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we've been recording all this stuff." Like,
Yeah, but I think do you reckon Clinton when Lewinsky came in went, turn off the tape?
I don't think they had it anymore then. I think there was like a
That's my Clinton. Do you like that one?
I did.
It sounds like Jack on the Chip.
Turn off the tape. Turn off the tape. Do your best, Clinton. He's been so long that I've forgotten how to do
Yeah,
it.
I don't know.
I used to do a pretty good Clinton.
I don't remember how he does it at all.
Yeah.
I was about to do like a Kennedy. Well,
I did not
okay.
have sexual relations with that woman, something like that. It's
We
kind of like a
don't,
southern.
if we all get together and we... no, I can't do it.
I don't even
Saxophone.
I
don't know.
can't even remember how he talks.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
I think that was pretty
That's
good. I think that was pretty good.
That's good.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Do you Reagan?
Well,
Yeah, he just says, well, Okay.
Well, tear down that wall.
Well,
Let's take over chop.
Nancy and I.
Yeah. Well,
She just says
I've been
no all
shot.
the time.
have you ever been to the Reagan Library? I don't know. I'm pointing like this. But,
Yeah, just behind that wall. Yeah,
Simi Valley.
Yeah, I've been
my
there.
parents went. I
Yeah,
want to go.
There's a foosball machine, right?
No. Have you been to it? It's like a
I wanna go.
No, you know what they have there?
I haven't been.
They have
to
Air
a
Force One.
library.
They have an Air Force One, and you can walk around in the Air Force, and they have a Marine one too. Like that's why. I
So
wanna
it's
go
a
there.
Reagan museum, not a library.
No, when they call
It's
them their
same,
libraries,
same.
they're basically a museum, like dedicated to the. They put on all their they have all this like documentation that they store in there.
I think there's even like an Oval Office thing in there. I think Veep
Yeah.
has shot there a couple times.
Yeah. There's a replica of the Oval Office.
Yeah,
I think.
and I
when
think
you-
they have an Auschwitz exhibit right now too.
Yeah, they do. It's coming up or something like that.
Was
yeah.
Reagan in Auschwitz?
I don't
but
know why it's there, but
They just have exhibits there. It's
Yeah.
like all these.
Well,
That's why it'd be interesting.
Mr. Hitler's not very nice. Well,
It'd be interesting to see Trump's library.
Trump's museum is going to be great.
it's got a water
'Cause
slide in it.
do you think they'll have like the storming of the Capitol, or it'll just be like pictures of him like he rocked?
Yeah, it's just
This
gonna-
is the time he did blah blah blah.
Yeah, I think it's just gonna
Probably,
be
yeah.
like. Yeah, it's just gonna be pictures of his face.
There'll
It's just
be
like-
a replica of the escalator he came down on.
Oh, you remember those trading cards they were trying to sell? Those NFTs?
Yeah, they
There'll be a
sold
lot
all of
those.
them.
There'll be a lot of those.
They all went.
Well, that's what they said. We did an episode on autopsy with Dr. Darren Wolf. Do you
Yeah,
remember
the
that?
Wolf Man.
Yeah. This is a one-word answer. And I asked you, what is someone who performs autopsies called?
An autopsist.
Yeah, it's pretty close. Autopsyist, you said.
Autopsist.
Yeah.
Is that wrong?
I think
Yeah.
it's right. Yeah. It's an optician.
Ah,
I forget what it's called.
Coroner?
No, a corner. I don't remember.
Corner.
I don't remember the right answer, but autopsyist is not right.
autopsist.
Pretty
I
sure
just-
it's coroner.
I pulled that one out because, yeah, you're right. It's because we were talking about that.
I've watched
show.
a lot of CSI.
No, not the old coroner show. What was that one?
The old
Hey
coroner
Jack,
show.
how long have you been going for now? 45 minutes? Should-
Maybe coming up on an hour, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're at 49.
49 minutes. 49 minutes.
We got a couple more questions here for this.
You seem fine. If you want to have water, get some water.
Yeah, I'm fine. No, I don't need it.
You don't need it? He's Teddy Tough Nuts. This
Yeah,
boy.
it's pretty good, man.
Bad Mike.
Here, I really like this answer. We did one on cocaine trafficking.
Yeah.
Toby Muse was our guest. And I asked you to name some famous drug cartels or famous drug dealers from Colombia and Mexico. And what was your answer?
I don't know.
You said Pablo Escobar, Pablo and the Fun Boys, Pablo and the Pussycats.
Yeah, Pablo.
And then you said the guy I used to buy from in London is called Dave.
Yeah, Dave.
Pablo and
Dave gave you good drugs. They
Dave
weren't
was a
great
drug lord,
drugs,
man.
but they never hurt ya, and they did what they said they would on the tin.
Pablo and the Fun Boys. Just blowing up and killing people. Come on, Fun Boys.
I'm getting a lot of people write to me like, I run a comedy club in blah blah blah, and like I supplied opening acts for Louis C.K., Nikki Glaser, this, that. They're always telling me all these opening acts that they supplied people for, and they're like, do you need one in Europe? Do these other acts not take opening acts with them?
No, they do. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have plenty of people I know that, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe they take one and they just have one
Just
local
take a stab,
person or
I think.
something.
You know, maybe sometimes they don't. I don't know.
For Europe, maybe they don't.
Maybe Louis didn't. I don't know, but I know like Segura does for sure.
Yeah, he's out there right now, isn't he? He's in Australia or something.
Yeah, I think he's in Australia.
Taylor Tomlinson is in Belgium today.
Because all these people that I follow, I
These
see-
countries
yeah.
have opened up.
Yeah. We did an episode on nuclear power with our friend Kevin Peter Hickerson, one of our
Ah,
repeat
yeah.
guests.
Kevin Peter Hickerson.
Hello, Kevin.
I have two questions here because they're both funny. But how does nuclear power work? How did you answer that?
You get like uranium.
This is
you
a
put-
joke answer.
You put it into a spinny spin.
Yeah.
Is that what I say?
You said you put things in magnetic bottles, shake them up, and they go whoa, 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 and then you go atoms.
Atoms.
I don't know.
I don't know if you could ever come up with that answer again.
Yeah, I don't.
No, I'm either really stupid or really funny. I'm not quite sure.
Okay, two more of these. We did an episode on manatees
Aw.
with some guy named Forrest Shaw, very handsome.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll see if you can remember this. What is a manatee? This was what your definition of a manatee was. That's one of my favorite answers ever.
They're fat dolphins, aren't they?
That's what you said. An American dolphin.
American dolphin.
He said other countries have sleek dolphins. They're the fat fuck of the sea. They look like they should be in smaller bodies, but they overeat.
The fat fucks of the sea.
You did this from lying in your bed. Remember in quarantine? In
Oh, in Sydney.
in Sydney. Yeah, you did. This was one of the ones that you zoomed in for.
Is this when you started biking in your
Yeah.
Dr. Seuss pants?
You're an idiot.
Were they Dr. Zeus pants?
They're like red and white striped pajama pants.
I like
Oh.
sleek dolphins.
Yeah, other dolphins are really, and then like even the bottlenose one, you feel like that's like some type of European dolphin.
That's here, bottlenose. Yeah.
Yeah, but you feel like it comes from
Yeah, they're not from around here.
it comes from some
There's a spinner dolphin.
Romania or something.
What's a spinner dolphin?
It's a type of dolphin.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a smaller dolphin than a bottlenose. Yeah.
cool. Didn't know that.
There
Is that
was-
where the term spinner comes from? When you shag smaller chicks, they're called spinners.
I think it's just because you can spin them.
I know, but I was just trying to be more highbrow.
There was oh yeah, sorry. There was another one I could have asked too, where it was like, how big? What is the diet of a manatee?
It would be fat. There would be burgers and pizza.
You said for years, for many years, it was Forrest Gump. You were very hostile to this guy.
as far as come, because you're always in the ocean having naps.
Then you said now it's fish, which is all wrong. Yeah,
That's why they're dying out. They don't get enough of Forrest Cum. They were thriving under the Forrest Cum regime.
Okay, now the last one I'll ask you is time.
Right.
We did an episode on time.
Yeah.
Guys that we had on, his name was Sean Carroll, and ironically, I think this was our shortest episode ever.
Yep.
Even though it was interesting, there's a lot of stuff. It just happened to be short. There's two questions. This one wasn't so much. It was funny, but it's like it sounds almost right. How is time defined? And you give an answer that.
Oh, this answer was awesome.
Yeah.
I love this answer.
It rhymes. You said time is the, and then two things that rhyme. How is time defined? Time is the blank of blank.
The expenditure of distance.
No, you're close. It was two things that rhymed. Time is the distance of existence. And I was like, man, if you just said that to someone, they'd be like, yeah, this guy knows what he's talking about.
But I think even Sean Carroll was like, that's pretty good. I like that.
Yeah, because it rhymed too. He's like, I'm gonna use that. We have
Time is the distance of existence.
We got to hit up Sean Carroll and see if he's using it. And then there was one more question.
It's not wrong.
No, I think that would be a great T-shirt.
Yeah, you had some pretty good answers in there, but they were all deep. I was like reading through them and laughing, but I'm like, these are still pretty good though. It was like the expansion. You kept like you were trying to sound really smart in this one, but except for this one, you did not sound smart, and it was wrong, but it was funny. What does it mean when people say time is an illusion? What was your answer?
What do they mean when time is an illusion?
When someone says time is an illusion, what is it? What do people mean by that?
That's always some woman in Hollywood who's 50 who wants to act like she's 30.
That's exactly it. That's exactly it.
That's the only person who says that sentence.
Word for word. No, that's some old bird who is 50 but thinks she looks 30.
Yeah.
I can't. That was the last one.
Yeah,
You got it. You
what
crushed
is time?
it. What is it anyway?
It's just a number. Very important number. Very important number that gauges how many more childbearing years you have.
Yeah, there you go. You did well there. You did. Look, you got some wrong.
And if
but you
there's
got-
any woman who missed the boat on childhood, it's and getting kids, don't worry about it. It's not as fun as you think.
Are there any
Freedom.
Are there any facts you guys have learned in this show that you like tell people in like
Oh,
your
yeah.
everyday? Like what are some that you
every day? I mean, not
like
every day.
like that you'll whip out on
The
occasion?
Coca-Cola one, I tell that one on the regular.
Yeah.
I've already forgotten. Time is the distance
Distance of
existence. Distance of existence. Time is the distance of existence, man. Put that on a bumper sticker.
This is brought to you by Freeze Pipe.
And what is the answer for time? What is time?
I don't. I didn't look
it's
it
the
up.
measurement
Probably
of the future and the past.
and the present.
I'm looking at like all of our episodes. There's like going all the way back.
Jim, what is the Archaeopteryx?
I don't know.
You still don't know?
It's still an animal or something, isn't it? I don't remember anything anymore. My brain, everyone's always like, remember when you used to tell that joke? I don't remember shit. It's my wife. Hang on, I'll say hello to my wife. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, honey.
Hi, honey. Tesla key.
Tell her I ate the one chip. Two of them.
Yeah, Jack ate the one chip. Two
Twice.
Of them. I don't believe it's in my pocket. Didn't you take it off the thing earlier on today?
Oh, yeah, I went to Whole Foods.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that, baby. Okay, bye.
You're on the podcast.
Oh, Hello, everyone. Okay, bye.
All right.
Changed her voice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the podcast voice.
That's how she sounds.
What do I think? I don't know. I'm looking through I looked through so many of these today.
You ringing up doesn't know where the Tesla key is.
Dreams was a cool one. Evolution, Drinking Water with Aaron Brockovich, Greek mythology.
I remember the Aaron Brockovich. That was good.
Yeah, Aliens with Avi Loeb. And
But this shows how, like, how did I learn anything in school?
yeah.
You go into things in the subconscious because this is stuff that I've actually done and interacted with. In school, there was just people talking in front of me that I was meant to be paying attention. I was staring out the window. How did I learn anything? What a pointless 12 years that was.
I think you, Jim, will probably would remember, if you're going to remember anything, the dinner party facts, because at the end you always do like a little, hey, if you're ever at a party, and it's almost always the thing we just did. It was like, if someone, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, because that's the last thing I have to remember.
Yeah, you're like, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Was there anything on this show that you remember blowing your mind? This is the clip show. I'm just trying to.
Blowing
Reminisce.
my mind.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, the Frankenstein
Frankenstein,
thing,
yeah, but my mind wasn't blown, but it was definitely damaged.
I thought it was. And then there's so many that the palm trees for the Olympics.
Oh yeah, that was a big one. Palm
that was a
trees.
big one.
All the
Yeah.
palm trees.
I remember that.
The tall Washingtonian palms. That are
That's one I share all the time.
Yes,
Yeah, all those palm trees were planted in the previous 2 Olympics, and maybe they'll plant more. I don't know.
We're not gonna. No one wants the Olympics anymore. It used to be a thing that people wanted. People used to fight to get it in their country, and now we're like in LA, we're like the traffic's already bad.
There was other ones too. There was like I think the bread one had something that. There was one like.
Oh yeah, bread. Americans put sugar in it so it proofs faster, right?
Yeah, no, but I'm talking about like
I didn't know.
the dinner party facts. I can't remember. Hey, join the conversation, everybody out there.
All right, let's wrap it up. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're ever on a clip show and someone comes up to you and goes, what did you say the distance from time would be? And you go, I don't know about that.
Oh, you got distance from existence.
Distance from existence.
Distance of existence.
Distance.
The distance of existence.
Yeah.
That is profound.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Good night, Australia.
Yeah.